welcome to another segment of Martin and Judith Oguru on YouTube. Yes, it's all about you guys. I hope you guys are good. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you enjoyed the last video.
Yeah. Did you?
Yes. Let us know. Let us know. It's such a beautiful day today. I wish you guys could see what we're seeing. Some other time maybe we'll just take a shot outside and we get to share the beautiful sunshine we're having right now. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think that's good, right?
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. Okay, so today we'll be hearing some touching story, and my wife is willing to share something that happened some time ago, and I just want you guys to listen. There's going to be a lot for us to learn from this. I myself, I can't wait to hear the story. And I think I'm going to shut up now so that she can continue with that story.
Alright. So guys, while I was doing, some chores last weekend, I remembered something that happened a long time ago. So I was a final year student at the undergraduate level, right? At my university back home. So for you to graduate, you have to go through what is called clearance. So it's basically like a screening process where they look at your documents to be sure that you're ready and eligible to graduate. So for me at that time, I passed all my courses. I had all my documents. So I wasn't worried. I didn't think
you were a straight A student.
A student.
Sharp shooter.
Anyways, so I didn't think I was gonna have any problem or problems. So I went to the hostel that day and gathered all my documents. While gathering my documents, I realized I was missing a third year course form. So a course form is basically like a form where you just fill in your courses. So you just use the form to register for your courses. So my university back home, what they do is they give you 4 course forms every semester to register for your courses. So you fill those course forms, you return. At the end of the day, they'll give you a copy for your records.
Okay.
So I couldn't find my own copy, right? And I think, honestly, it wasn't like I couldn't find it. I had not gotten my copy. So I forgot to get a copy. So I didn't think that was going to be a problem. I was like, okay, I'll just go to the department and request for my copy. I went to the department, they checked, they couldn't find my copy. They couldn't even find their own copy.
Which is they should have had your copy.
Yeah, but they're supposed to say, oh, you can come and get your copy, it's ready now. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to be a problem because I passed all my courses, right? I had all my results in, everything calculated. I was in my final year. So anyways, they said they couldn't find their copy. They asked me to go to the faculty, to check. I went to the faculty, they checked. They couldn't find their own copy. That was when I knew I was in, serious, trouble. I started crying. I was worried, I started crying. I didn't know what to do. I came back to the department. I told them that the faculty couldn't find their copy. So the department, they were also confused. They didn't know what to tell me. They didn't know what to do. They just didn't know what happened. I was there crying and worried. I didn't know what to do. So.
And I was not there, right?
No. So I went back to the hostel, and the next day, back to the department. So when I got to the department, I met a lecturer. So my department was agricultural and food engineering, but my program was food engineering. The lecturer I met was the examinations officer for agricultural engineering program. He saw me and he was like, Judith, what's the problem? I narrated the whole thing to him and he said, okay, go and write a letter to the dean through the HOD. When you're done, bring the letter. Sharply, I disappeared. Went to the hostel, I wrote the letter, then brought the letter up to the department. They approved it. Normally, what they would do is, once they approve a letter, they would take it themselves to the dean. But this time around, I said, no, don't worry. Give it to me, I'll take it to the dean. Because I needed to go for clearance, right? So I got...
You couldn't wait for the due process.
No, I couldn't wait for due process. So I took the letter to the dean's office. Well, on my way to the dean's office, so many things were just racing through my mind. I was like, God, so I have to go to the dean. and explain this whole thing. What if he says no? What if he? I don't know, what do I say? God, what do I even do? This whole thing doesn't just make sense.
Did you know the dean you were going to speak with?
Yeah, the dean actually taught me in my 3rd year. Yeah, he taught me in my 3rd year, but I mean, guys,
we're still not
you just never know what to expect. So I was just worried. I was like, God, please make a way. I was praying in my heart, God, please make a way. Let me find favor. So when I got to the dean's office, he saw me. I was like, hey, Judith, what's the problem? What's wrong? I told him the whole thing, narrated the whole thing to him, and he was like, yeah, just go meet that person. Tell her to give you 4 fresh course forms, guys.
Wow.
I was shocked. I was so shocked and happy and thankful. So I went to the person, got the fresh course forms. I filled them again. I think I was asked to backdate, because I took those courses in my 3rd year. I was already in my final year. So I backdated, signed, took it to the department, they signed, and then brought it to the faculty for the faculty to sign. I think it was the faculty officer who was required to sign the forms. So when I got to the faculty officer, he said, no, I'm not going to sign these forms. I wasn't your faculty officer at that time. Why would I sign the forms you backdated? And honestly, that makes sense, right? That really makes sense. Why would he really sign backdated or backdated forms?
He wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah.
So I went back to the dean. The dean said, okay, if you can find the faculty officer, the person who was your faculty officer at that time, you can go to him and ask him to sign the forms. So I figured out that the guy was working somewhere at the other campus. So I went there, found him, and narrated the whole thing to him. He said, no, I'm not going to sign these forms. I'm no longer your faculty officer. Why would you bring forms that you have backdated for me to sign? I'm no longer your faculty officer. I can't sign these forms. Guys, oh my God, I continued crying. I was crying at level 0 before. Now it went to like 90.
In the office?
Honestly, I was just crying. I didn't care. I was just crying because in my mind I was like, you mean after all this hard work, after sleepless nights, you would have to spend an extra year or an extra day or an extra... I just was worried. Guys. Anyways, I ran back to the faculty at the other campus. I went back to the dean. I told the dean what the guy said. So the dean was like, okay, go back to that woman who gave you course forms. Tell her to give you another fresh 4 course forms. I ran, got fresh course forms. He said, this time around, just fill them, don't backdate, put the current date. I filled everything, signed, took it to the department, they did their own parts, then brought it back to the faculty for the faculty officer to sign. But by the time I got to the faculty officer had gone home. Oh my God, that was when I said, hey! Honestly, guys, that was it. I was.
So the person you had just seen, and
it wasn't just. Remember, I went to the town campus. It wasn't just. Remember, it was the same day.
But it was the same day.
Yeah,
so it was probably later on in the day. It was time for him
because
to
I was
be
moving
home.
from one campus to the other, right? Everything didn't happen in the same place. So
Must have been traumatic.
Oh, it was. I cried. Thank you, Mike. Mike was my friend. Oh, he's still my friend. He was really, there encouraging me. So thank you, Mike. If you're watching this, thank you very much.
Shout out to Mike.
Thank you. Anyway, so I believe the Holy Spirit. I believe it was the Holy Spirit who said, okay, you've done enough of all of this. Just gather your documents and go back to the town campus. Town campus was where I just came back from, to see the old faculty officer. So I gathered all my documents again. Went to town campus, guys. And then, just waited for them to call my name for screening. While I was waiting, I was scared. I was praying. I was confused. Everything. I was just everything. I was just praying. I said, God, please don't let me cry. God, please don't let this be my case. God, please remember all the nights I spent studying. Remember what it is, please. Don't let all these things out to waste. Those years would not waste.
They shouldn't waste. They have to answer what they were called for.
Anyway, so I got to my turn, guys. My heart was beating. I just handed all my documents to the person. So the guy just flipped through, and then took the stamp and put cleared on it. Guys, when I saw cleared on my file, oh God, I was so happy. I was so thankful to God. I was just filled with, happiness. And Relief. And guys, if you see the way I took off, you know this comedian Aloma Isaac or Isaac Aloma, I don't know. He's a Nigerian comedian. If you see the way he runs in his comedy, you will know. You will have an idea of the way I ran. Like my legs were like this.
You ran as fast as your feet could carry you.
I ran as fast as my legs could carry me out of the office. I didn't want to hear, hey, come back. No. I disappeared. In fact, I disappeared. I disappeared, and that was how I got cleared, guys.
I'm sure the person who stamped it will be like, why is that girl running?
I don't know. I didn't care. That was how I got cleared, guys. That was it. Why am I sharing this story? I'm sharing this story to let you know that God is not done with you. Please don't give up. Hang in there. Hang in there. I know we're in a very difficult time, but please don't give up. Your time will come. Your season will come and you will shine again. Just hold on to God. Just hold on to God. This is the way I think about it. If I leave God, does it make the situation better?
It doesn't at all.
So why not just hold on to God? And that's the same thing I'm telling you today. Just trust God and just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Your season will come and in due time you will shine again.
Yes, you will. You will definitely shine again. Hold on, as my wife has said. You know, sometimes it's very, very disheartening when you face delay or you face you don't have opportunities that you're seeking for. It's important to not just give up. There's still so much we can do.
Yeah.
We can start first by trusting God, as my wife did, and then being sensitive to what God is saying. Because most times He does answer, but because we are so focused on the issue of the day, we don't receive the answers. And so, thank God you got everything right.
Yeah.
You did all you needed to do. You trusted God, you heard from Him, and you walked out in faith. You did 3 good things. You faced the situation, you trusted God, you listened, and then you stepped out in obedience and faith. So, and that is going to be your own story too. For some of us who are looking for an answer, it might not be now, it might be in the future. Right? You might be okay now, but then just as she woke up that morning not knowing that she was going to face that problem, right? And this is not just to encourage you out there, it's to encourage us too.
Yeah.
You know, this story is, I wonder what made you even remember that story. Yeah, so stay blessed, guys, and we hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to let us know your report. If you have any stories you want to share,
just comment.
Let us know. Let us know, and let's encourage each other right now. Let's keep the hope alive.
Yes.
Right?
Guys. Yeah. Yes, guys. So, guys, thank you very much.
We're signing off now, and we're gonna see you next week.
Bye bye, and have a wonderful week.
Bye bye.